this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. Fires of the galaxy up in this. I'll be rolling like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. Fire. On the night out, I'm on the high cloud. Shooting stars at the crowd. Songs down. I'll be rolling, I like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. Fires of the galaxy up in this. I'll be rolling like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. I'm just a rock in your yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I'll be rolling, I like it like this. I'll be rolling like this. I'll be rolling, I like it like this. I'll be rolling like this. I'll be rolling, I like it like this. Then I like it like this. I'll be rolling, I like it like this. I'll be rolling, I'll be rolling. I'll be rolling, I like it like this. Then I like it like this. On the night out, I'm on the night cloud. I'm on the high cloud. Shooting stars. I'll be rolling, I like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. Stars of the galaxy up in this. I'll be rolling like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. Stars of the galaxy up in this.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. All right, here he is, the decorated kickboxer, back for more here tonight, and he's so comfortable in the striking realm. It's almost like he started kickboxing before he ever was reading or writing.
Oh, it's unbelievable to see someone that's so comfortable under so much duress.
I know.
When you're in kickboxing range, you are in the fire. There is no safety. You're right in range to be getting knocked out, but he does not fear that. He loves it. He loves the combat. He loves the engagement. But what you have to understand is he's not engaging his opponent on their terms. He's doing it on his terms. Whether or not he wants to be in close with the big punches or he wants to be at range landing kicks, he's just constantly putting damage on you. Top, bottom, up, low, it does not matter. This guy is a dominant striker, one of the best kickboxers the UFC has ever seen.
And in terms of the punching technique and the jab, as good as anyone in this division. All right, so we got two classically trained strikers here. Any chance this fight actually goes to the ground?
This fight does not go to the ground. This one will be fought in the pocket. Two guys will stand in front of each other. They will trade punches. They will trade kicks. It's going to be a classic matchup that you normally see inside of a ring. We get it in the octagon.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Oh, that's a nice strike. Back in the clinch. How does he proceed from here?
Checks that leg kick. Oh, connects with another uppercut, so that's been the weapon of choice, and he went back to it there and lands.
Over and over again, he has...
Oh! Huge right hand! Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. Nice. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Whoa! Oh! Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
And both guys really throwing with authority. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch. You can't take too many of those big elbows. Ooh, head kick lands, was hurt. That right hand landed. Big kick.
All right, so he's landed a few big uppercuts already. And DC, I know you're in the prediction business. You think he's going to set it up again here?
I am certain he's going to try and set that up again. Expect it to come off of a left hook because...
Wow!
Holy smokes, he put him to sleep.
Back to the feet. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now. He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
And he comes through with a big knee. Oh! Takedown defense holds up. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. The horn sounds for the end of round one. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Let's go fight, oh, nice knee to the body for him there. Very nice. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're going to sit there at the drive-thru, order a combination, take the soda with your food. Give him, he hurt him.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Well, what a moment for this fighter here tonight. A massive knockout on the sport's biggest stage. Seminal moment for that fighter tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 56 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout assassin.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, we really don't see a lot of guys in MMA with boxing skills on this level. He certainly could have gone on to great things as a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight.
And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that is not true. He does have the ability to say that. He can say he has the best hands in the game because he has shown it. And when you watch him box, when you watch a guy go into a fight with this young man and think that it does not matter what his credentials are, he is going to stand with him and prove that he's better, they usually will go to sleep because no action is wasted. The jab starts it all. He fights behind this beautiful, educated jab, jabbing high, jabbing low, and then the overhand right is unbelievable. It's his kill shot, he calls it, and he lands it all the time.
All right, here he is for my money, Michael, the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Both fighters are 24. Some differences in height and reach. All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Stacels.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Nice jab by Murphy. Oh, that is a nice straight punch by him there. He's got it all going tonight.
No wasted actions, no loopy punches. He's going right to the target.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Now the transition to the judo throw right into side control where he will have no shortage of options. Side control now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Nice hammer fist.
Trying to recover full guard there.
How about the speed on that one? Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Side control.
Back to the feet now. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Stacels.
Ooh, what a punch.
Very nice leg kick for him there. Can't take too many of those. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Getting tagged repeatedly. Nice combination of strikes up top.
Oh, beautiful combination up top. I don't understand why the guy is not moving his head. Get your head moving, son. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Wait, no more strikes.
Sit down. Take a deep breath. Get him some water. Drink. Slow that heart rate down. All right. Here we go.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and At some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick. And watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Murphy gets caught with that punch. Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked. Stacels gets hit with a kick. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Huge knee lands from in close. Look at him working and trying to shut the liver down.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop it. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet. Wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Murphy's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. It's messed up really bad.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Murphy. Oh, doing some serious damage with those elbows. I think the cut man's getting anxious there in the corner.
Cut man better get his stuff together because he's going to have some work to do in between rounds. He is slicing him apart with those elbows.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Nice elbow there. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Stacels. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful if you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need to control posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
All right, so a huge 5 minutes turned in by him there. Good work with those leg kicks, man.
Real good job with the leg kicks, just really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. He did a great job of finding an opening and taking full advantage of it.
Probably down on the scorecards. I need you to go out there and fight smart. If you start...
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. All right, well, he's landed some good shots tonight, but there's no three-piece, there's no soda. More often than not, it's one and done.
He's not even getting a combination. I mean, if you're master, take down a dip land.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Oh, wow, that happened quickly. Oh, pretty good entry there, and he gets the fight to his wheelhouse on the ground.
Beautiful takedown into the full guard. Look for him to posture and use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Recovery, man, right back to his feet. Visibly limping here.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, big left hook there. Oh! Wow. saw it coming. So he'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Murphy.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, so here he is, one of the better boxers in this division. Certainly has a well-rounded MMA skill set, but it's hard to lead the walk with anything other than the hands, which might be the best in this division.
Especially when you look at some of the highlights, right? You look at him landing that jab, and it's almost picture perfect. The jab lifts the head, the right hand follows, and guys are going to sleep.
Yeah.
I would love to be considered a boxer if I had the skills that this young man possesses. Be happy, because you spent a lifetime developing it, and now it puts you on the cusp of UFC superstar.
He looks as comfortable throwing a jab as I do, like folding a slice of pizza in half, you know? And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age, with the same height and reach. All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool player.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the judge.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Moving to his left now.
Big punch land. Ooh. It's such a fast leg kick. Leg kick after leg kick after leg kick. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, he lands a huge kick here.
Oh.
Oh! He blocks the punch. Ooh, and he caught the kick. Wow, huge head kick. Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. That was...
Oh!
He was hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
just unable to quite find that range. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Round 2 winding down. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
Round 2 is underway.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Able to check that kick as well.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Big left hand there inside.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Straight right hand, no good.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Trying to stay in this fight. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Try to establish that jab. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
There's no give on that leg kick. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Just out of range with that right hook. How about that shin? Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Wow!
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm gonna do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
And the horn sounds on round 2. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
Non-stop punches. That's what I like to see. This next round, we want even more. Mix up your strikes a little bit. Be unpredictable.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Just missed with the left there. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch. Good jab.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Just misses there with the left. Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with his leg kick.
He's got him hurt here.
That was a jab.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Good punch.
And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his...
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Big kick lands. That one landed clean.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 9-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Big Daddy.
All right, nice job. Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the finish.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. All right, so two truly elite strikers here. We sat down with them on Thursday and asked them any thoughts of taking this fight to the ground. They want to strike.
They want to strike. That's what got them to the show. That is the path that they are normally on. And tonight they get someone that allows them to fight in their comfort zone. They don't have to worry about defending takedowns. All they have to worry about is who can rely on their knowledge in the striking to carry them to victory.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice strength. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice punch land over the top. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting. Oh, he's hurt. He's got him hurt here.
Oh, no.
Oh! Big knee to the body. And they separate. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Oh, there's a takedown attempt, unable to get the fight to the ground. Nice job by the opponent.
Nice job by the opponent, defending the takedown, but now he is going to have to mix it up again. The first shot will not work. He's got to go 1, 2, 3 at a time to try to overwhelm him, to give him too much to process to try to get this fight to the ground. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Huge knee land.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. Battling for hooks. Oh, swept.
One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Elbow lands for him. Oh, the elbows continue to rain down, and these are really starting to do some damage, champ.
He's doing a great job of throwing elbow after elbow. Whatever's available, he's taking.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how it chooses to advance from here. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Let's go back out there and look to finish him.
Here we are, early round 2. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Head up.
Oh! Look at at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
Gets tagged again on the inside. And they separate. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to... An elbow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! Back and forth we go. Oh! We passed the midpoint here of the fight. Looking for a guillotine.
He's attacking guillotine.
He might get a finish here. Oh, beautiful counter there as he gains the side mount and try to get out of this guillotine by potentially attempting a Von Flue. Wow. Brilliant submission defense there. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time.
I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
Great punch landed with so much power.
And the horn sounds on round two. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
5 minutes to go.
Start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Oh!
Big kick lands.
Oh, straight right.
Okay, let's focus now.
Lands flush with that right hand. Blocks the shot. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch lands.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh. That was a jab.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh! He's out! Ended that weapon repeatedly. It could be a short knife for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Brandao has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 10 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Mr.
And coming up next is the UFC's welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next. When the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
in
this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kicks, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, yeah, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters with similar height and reach. All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He'd appear to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do everything, but this guy is a jiu-jitsu player. He wants to get the fight to the ground and start to weave his web of traps to try and find a submission. This striker needs to maintain his space. He needs to make sure he is not on the ground. Avoid it at all costs.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big, powerful.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Now a knee. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Big leg kick land.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
That knee hurt him.
Big knee to the body. Ooh, uppercut lands. Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Ooh. Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. Brown's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swells.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Oh, an elbow!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Good stick.
Well, Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching down to catch it, he hasn't hurt.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, nice offering there with the knee. He talked to us a lot about that on Thursday. Felt like the knees would be there. It was certainly there on that
He
exchange.
knew they would be available. He just knew he would have to find the right opportunity and right time to land those strikes.
All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
I want you to finish him this time. Okay, go out there and sit.
Round two here. Nice punch by Brown.
Real nice body kick lands. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
He comes forward with a flying knee. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he lands a huge knee to the body. Man!
Good punch.
Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain. Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over. This has clearly been a weapon that has been a part of his arsenal in his UFC career, but it takes a lot of repetitions in the gym and a lot of confidence to willingly throw elbows the way he did there. So a lot of force in a short distance, and when you execute it like that, it is absolutely devastating. So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Baker!
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kicks. He doesn't always intend on landing them, but he beats up your arm with high kick after high kick after high kick. And as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers you've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man. But as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this featherweight fight. 4 years apart with similar height and reach. All right, here we go. Round one, outstanding matchup of strikers. Any chance this thing hits the canvas tonight, champ?
I don't believe so. I think when you have two high-level strikers like you have in these two men, they're going to go to the center of the octagon, and it's going to be a kickboxing match. A kickboxing match that you would see in a ring. Tonight, you get to watch it inside of an octagon.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And they're exchanging leather early.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Oh, big right hook, but a whip. Blocks the shot. Just missed with the straight left hand.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
Oh, nice.
Well, he continues to find...
What a fantastic strike to throw.
Oh! Back to the feet. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Now they're both throwing with power. Knee to the body. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it. Good jab.
And he eats a right hand there. Right hook to the head, blocked. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, connects with the 1-2. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And now trying to take the back.
Oh, man, he's got his back against the side of the octagon. He needs to isolate a hip to try to...
Wow! The crowd is absolutely loving it. He gets the near-perfect land. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming, but just the way he drew it up here tonight, saw that little crack of an opening and barged right through it to get the knockout. So a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the huge knockout victory. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 47 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and terror.
Well, he's smiling here. A UFC lightweight division bout. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, so here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here.
We would be talking about a one-round fight because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. Round one. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. He missed with that jab attempt there.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. Dig and kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? That was a thudding leg kick. He loaded up on that right hand too.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup. There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab up, get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
Man, look at him load up on that right.
I mean, that right hand landed square. Beautiful kick.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. He's really working over that lead leg with those beautiful leg kicks.
Oh, huge right hand.
He didn't like that left hand.
Oh, that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Brandao has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Murphy.
All right, so there he is, the next, a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of men.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step 1 to step 2 before his opponent even realizes, now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC. All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high-level as we've ever seen in the UFC. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head. All right, going for the early takedown. He gets it, so no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Evan Smith.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Nice kick landed there by Evan Smith. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, beautifully executed trip to get the takedown. Defensively, what are you trying to do to prevent that scene?
You got to be so aware defensively, because if you're not, the moment you're out of position, a guy like this will find those takedowns with those trips in all kinds of different scenarios. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Back and forth we go.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees slide.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Can't take many of those, you better check.
And he landed the right hand there.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Wow, what a head kick. How about those 5 minutes? All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick after kick after kick, and watching him fight with that knowledge and that patience shows his fight IQ.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand? Because of oh, he's hurt bad.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. And back to his feet.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
And he comes through with a big knee. Punch coming, it's blocked. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1.
Oh!
Big elbow there, lands.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body.
Ooh, what a punch. There's no give on that leg kick.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Flush right hand is true.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Connects with a right.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are gonna take...
Nice entry into the finish, correct.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Visibly limping here.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. That right hand hurt him a little bit.
10 seconds remain in round 2. 10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Last round. You got one more round for me? Give me a good 5 minutes here. We got this one, man.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. It's broken, I think.
Nice punch by Evan Smith.
Big body kick lands.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution there.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks.
Oh! He's out! It was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. And And there he is after a massive knockout here tonight. Near perfect execution and a seminal moment for him here in the octagon tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 12 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Evans Smith.
Well, coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away, because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
All right, well, he's one of the more accomplished strikers in this division. Sprawl and brawl, whatever you want to say, he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
It does not matter how he accomplishes it. All he wants to do is be on his feet and at range, hitting you with the beautiful jab, staying away from the grappling exchanges. You don't accomplish all the things that this man has accomplished over the course of his career without understanding distance. He has great distance management, which then in turn allows him to land all these beautiful diverse kicks, spinning back kick, jumping high kick, so many things he possesses that he will try to use tonight in this fight.
Yeah, if this turns into a kickboxing match tonight, most people believe, his opponent is in a world of trouble. Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart with similar height and reach. All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a man.
Oh, he got him real good, too.
Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! He blocks the shot.
Boom! Big jab.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Try to establish that jab.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Little cut below that left eye.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent get.
Oh, he's hurt.
Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Oh, nice scramble by him there. Takedown defense on point. He is a master in transitions. Whoa!
What a fantasy.
He's out! Not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, TKO.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Division title. All right, here's the #1 women's bantamweight contender. She believes for a while she's been the best at 135 pounds. She's making the walk tonight, staring down the champion. Confidence, not an issue. Fear, not a factor. We'll see if this talented #1 contender can shed that label and leave with a new one as the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion. Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She has really set the standard for excellence at 135 pounds. Tonight, though, facing a #1 contender that comes in with a lot of momentum. So if she can defend the belt yet again here tonight, it would really go a long way in stamping her legacy as one of the greatest bantamweight fighters and champions of all time. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters with similar height and reach. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Murgliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Hurricane. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a boxer, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of London, England, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, the Ghost.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, to my fight.
You ready? You ready? Let's go fight.
All right, fight clock is moving. We are now underway. Going to be interesting to see how this fight stylistically plays out between a true striker against a well-rounded fighter.
This is a big-time fight field. People have been pining for this matchup for a really long time. They wanted to see how the striker would handle someone that would try to force them into uncomfortable situations.
Oh!
You can never know what you're gonna see.
Oh! Well, that knockout win is useful for the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She lit up this arena here tonight, and you can be sure the celebration is on and will continue deep into the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliano has called a stop to this contest at 41 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world,
The bantamweight queen retains her title here tonight in a huge effort to get the job done. The belts are piling up at home.
I just wish he knew.
Coming up next, a matchup for the UFC featherweight division title. Well, how about the pop as the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion works his way to the octagon here tonight. Yet another title defense is what's in front of him. He is healthy. He is ready to prove that all the featherweights below him are just that, below him for a reason. He believes he is the champion for a reason. He believes he should be mentioned with the all-time greats, and that is what is at stake for him here tonight. Another title defense, another chance to prove that he is one of the greatest 145-pound fighters this octagon has ever hosted. All right, here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. Of course, the target is on his back. All eyes are on this man tonight as he tries to make good on yet another title defense. He has owned this division for some time. The question is, as the challenges get stiffer, can he remain the hunted? Several championship fights to his credit, a lot of 25-minute wars. As he gets older, the challenges get stiffer. We'll see how he handles this one tonight. Tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Both fighters are 30 years old with similar height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliano. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 160 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Brandao. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Rome, Italy, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight welterweight champion of the world, The Problem.
UFC belt on the line. Protect yourself at all time. Obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now. Go back to your corner.
The fighters touch gloves. All right, so here we go with round one, classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Overhand right, swing and a miss.
Beautiful punch.
Slips the shot. Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt, he's gone!
Striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. And there is the UFC featherweight champion. Near perfect performance tonight. It ends with a knockout victory. You can be sure he and his team will be celebrating deep into the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 2 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, The Problem.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. That's going to be some after party tonight. Caution, flammable. Congrats to the new UFC featherweight.
When you win that first belt, the after party.
I be rolling, I like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. Fires up the galaxy up in this. I be rolling, I like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. Fire. On the night out, I'm on the high cloud. Shooting stars at the crowd, sun's out. I be rolling, I like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. Fires up the galaxy up in this. I be rolling like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. I'm a just a rock and roll. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, la, la, yeah, yeah. I be rolling, I like it like this. I be rolling like this. I be rolling, I like it like this. I be rolling like this. I be rolling, I like it like this. Then I like it like this. I be rolling, I like it like this. I be rolling, I be rolling, I be rolling, I like it like this. Then I like it like this. On a night out, I'm on a night out. I'm on the high cloud, shooting stars. I be rolling, I like it like this. Not rocket science, cause I'm a whiz kid. It's fire, fire. Fires up the galaxy up in this.